working with Rob Schneider was
he a hot mess? Was he rude?
All of that.
Here, I'll do it like this.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Gotcha. Welcome to Positively Charlotte.
I didn't know I was doing this.
And she dead.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say that one.
The man, the myth, the legend. Steve-O, how are you? Well, we can all use some good laughs because life is heavy, but what about laughs and music? We got you covered with the Comedy Corner, and this week, Brian and myself, we're bringing you Guy Torry. Welcome to the...
Yes, Guy Torry in the place to be. Got kicked out
Guy
of Mama's University. Yes, I'm here.
So, we've known you for your comedy, but you're actually here bringing some music as well to Charlotte?
Yes, I'm part of Jazz and Jokes. With Will Downing, legendary Grammy-nominated Will Downing. And I've never met him.
Oh.
And I've been a fan for years. I've interviewed him one time when I was on the Tom Jordan Morning Show. But, man, to actually perform with him is going to be great. It's going to be good.
Okay, Ryan, I'm going to toss it to you.
That's going to be awesome to perform with Jazz next.
He's multi-talented because he's a jazz artist, an R&B artist, and a soul artist. So he sings and in all different genres, which is great. So your audience is going to be mixed. And then now you bring in comedy fans to it as well. So I'm a good table setter.
Do you tone it down when you have the jazz audience in front?
You got to
find audience.
You got to reach your audience.
Yeah.
And it is a different audience than my normal comedy club audience. I know there's certain lines I won't cross. But there's certain lines I'm going to push because I am me. You got to be you. And so it's going to be interesting. And some of the stuff I know in my head a skeleton, but something I'm going to figure out on the fly.
Okay. So how much of it now, your comedy, you're in your fifth level of life, as I like to say.
Yeah. My sister calls like the fourth quarter. But I'm going into overtime.
Fourth quarter, right?
Huh?
Fourth quarter isn't like your 80s. You're in your...
Well, my sister looks 80, but she's not.
That's cold. Your Sagittarius sister?
No, this is the Aries.
Okay, the Aries.
No, but yeah, so you guys have fifth.
Sorry. In this fifth level of life, do you still practice your stand-up comedy?
Absolutely.
Are you still okay, tell us about the process.
The process is I still write. I write word for word, and I break it down in bullet points and things like that. And so, yeah, you got to write. You have to keep the audience, your material fresh for the audience.
Okay.
So you want to experience new things, be a fish out of water, because that's what comedy comes from. It comes out of conflict and dark. Turn your pain into laughter. Turn your darkness into light, which is laughter. So if you're not continuing writing and creating and being inspired by things around you, then you're not an artist. If you're not taking risks, no matter what you do, you're not an artist.
Yep.
You got to take risks.
Yep. Ryan?
I'm sure there's a lot of comedians these days where you feel like they're out of touch because they're not out in the world. They're not doing those reps.
Right.
And I think that really makes a difference watching comedy because you can feel like, oh, that's a real life lived experience rather than someone punching down or pointing at something.
And it's funny you say that because it can happen to even seasoned comedians. It's happened to me a few times where I'm on the road and my shows, it's a home game for me because people came to see me. I'm the headliner. I'm the guy on the marquee. And I can get lost in that bubble because, I'm playing to a home crowd.
Yeah.
But when I go to L.A., where I live and go to those comedy clubs, it's 10 more like me on the same show.
Right.
So you gotta raise your game, and then you're also listening to other comedians' point of view and where the world is moving. And you're like, oh wow, I'm kind of out of touch. I need to go hang out in L.A., hang in the club, and see what's like cancel culture, right? Cancel culture is basically canceled, right? You can't. There's certain jokes you still can't do anymore, meaning because they're dated.
Right.
And have you ever been canceled?
They can't cancel me. Only two.
Have they tried?
Only two people can cancel me: God and myself.
Okay.
That's it. I don't believe in cancel culture.
Okay.
People who believe in cancel culture or try to cancel people are someone who didn't follow their dreams and mad that you're following yours.
Facts.
So find your gift, find your superpower, and go after that, and quit hating me for mine.
Ooh, that's a word. Okay, keep going because I cut you off.
That's a bar. That was a bar.
That's a bar right there.
Bar.
Did you grow up in a family of funny? Because I know you moved out. You're from the Midwest. You moved out to L.A. to follow your brother's footsteps very much. But were y'all just a funny family?
Yes and no. The family's funny. It's like the clumps sitting at the table. My mom was funny. My dad was funny. My siblings are funny. Joe and I, my older brother Joe, who started before, we're not even the funniest in the family. We just was crazy enough to do it for a living. But as far as going to L.A., I moved to L.A. to get into marketing. and finish my college degree, and then I ended up getting on stage, and the rest was history.
Interesting.
That's how I feel it usually is. It's not usually the funniest person in the family. It's the person that is the best at putting themselves out there.
Right.
And I mean, I can talk from experience that I'm not the funniest person in my family, but I'm the only one that's not afraid to get on camera. But my dad, my brothers, like they're far and away funnier than me. And I feel like that's a common thing for a lot of comedians.
You know, you remind me of. Remember the episode of Martin with the white dude Bob? This whole damn party's out of control. Every time I look at you, I'm thinking, ooh. I'm sorry.
Right,
No,
look
no.
that down. Yeah,
No, you showed me that earlier
I'll show you.
today.
Yeah,
You showed it to
Like,
me.
this is Bob.
That's
It's a
funny.
dead ringer. It's a future Halloween costume.
I used to work on Martin, so it was that show is very dear to me.
Oh, so
Yeah.
tell us about your memories of Martin.
I started as a PA, production assistant. For those of you out there who don't know what that is, it's like a paid intern, like a gopher, you know. And I started on the show with that, and so that show really, that was the best job I ever had, I always say, because it taught me the business. It taught me what producers do, what directors do,
Right.
what a line producer is, what, you know, a grip is. So it's really like a college for me about the business
Get to see how the
while getting
process
paid.
works.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my early days of Guy Torry in Hollywood.
Was there ever a point where you were burned out of Hollywood? Because I like Hollywood.
No,
I
I
like
love
Hollywood
LA.
from
I love
over
Hollywood.
here. Okay, you love it.
Because I'm in Hollywood. I'm not of Hollywood.
Ah, there you go.
So you know, I
Still got your normal
I
tendencies.
still got my normal tendencies. I'm not changing, and they try to change you.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If people out there doing something strange for some change.
Well, what's that? They make you put the dress on. What's that?
You know what? In a black community, that's a big taboo.
yeah.
But here's the thing: my theory on that.
Okay, break it down.
If it's a role you want to play, then you want to play that role.
It shouldn't matter
right?
what you're doing.
And Martin wanted
Yeah.
to play Shanae. He wanted to play his mom, and you know. But when they give you the dress, and you don't want to do it, and they talking to doing it, to me, that's where that's
So
why
it's
I
not
stand
giving away
on
your
it.
power. Is what you're
Right,
saying.
exactly.
Okay.
But if it's a character you want to play,
Right.
you know,
Mama's
I'm
House.
not good at that. So I'm not going to do it because I'm just not that. I'm talented, but not that talented.
Right.
So you know, me, it's a no brainer. I won't do it.
What are your other non-negotiables?
Gratuitous, like violence and scenes. There's a movie years ago they wanted me to do with Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, right? And the character was it's definitely written by a white person. Because this character, it wasn't even a comedy, but it was an action film. But the black character had every black negative stereotype in one character. He was a pimp, he was a drug dealer,
boy.
he drove a big green Cadillac, big green suit, gold chains, gold teeth. And unless you're doing a sketch, okay, that's funny. But when you're playing a real character, there's not one black person that's all those things at one time. And I went and talked to him about the film, and I was like, look, this character is not, this is cooning.
Yeah.
This is not real, believable. And I'm like,
All
I'm
money ain't
not
good
playing
money.
it. Huh?
All money ain't good
It's
money.
like dominoes. All money ain't good. You may see a 25 on the board, but it may lock you up. And
Right.
you may have a bunch of dominoes left in your hand.
Right. Ooh, I like that. Back with Guy and Ryan, and now it's time for our Hot Topics
Hot
segment.
topics.
You better trademark that.
Hot topics. Not to be confused with hot pockets.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is Luigi Mangione. Have you been Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Because now all of these pictures have come out. He's been hanging with the brothers on the prison yard. He's getting buff. We know women love him.
Get his lineup.
Yeah, he has his lineup. Do we feel like Luigi, are we making too much hype out of this man? Because he did kill somebody.
He did kill somebody in the health insurance, healthcare.
Yeah, the
field.
CEO.
Right.
This is, you know, some people, you know, healthcare is crazy. We need help.
We need
Yeah,
help.
listen, you're
Yeah,
not,
with
I'm
the
not saying
healthcare
murder's right.
Right, not saying murder's
any,
right.
Any
In
specific
any way,
way,
shape, form, or
but
fashion.
you can kind of logically follow how someone gets to that point.
But you know what? Women love bad boys.
Listen, what he did was wrong. I'm just going to put that out there.
Absolutely.
However, I do
However.
Luigi is fine. That is a fine young man right there. I don't know about his ethics. I'm just talking about his aesthetics.
Yeah. Pause.
He's got
He was a good-looking guy.
He's got the big eyebrows. He's got the hair. The
Years
jawline.
ago, it was the prison boo. We were the prison bae.
Yeah.
The one,
Right.
the light-skinned dude with the
From
light-
Stockton, California.
Yeah.
Jeremy Meeks. He's now supermodel.
See, you know all of that. Now I don't know. I just knew the prison.
You see how I like toxic?
Right, man. But I think women like that because they want to feel protected.
Yeah.
And they feel like, you know, all criminals ain't hard. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's some, you know, But women have. I mean, they're handsome guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm man enough to say and secure my manhood to say
Right.
good looking guys.
Okay.
They have the edge because they've been to prison
He's
or
done,
in
he's
prison.
done the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So women are attracted to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, guys. So what remains to be seen. Okay, let's talk about.
You'll take a guy who's broke and in prison over a guy who's rich and out and free.
Not true.
If he's got beautiful blue eyes, you would.
Not true, you guys.
Not true?
Because the thing
Okay.
is, because when you grow up, right? When you're younger, yeah, you're into like dumb bad boys. But when you're grown, I would take a very
don't want the
unattractive,
drama.
nice man. I don't
Got
want the
it.
drama. You want a good, solid person in your life. You want to just
Okay.
enjoy your life. So
That's growth,
I can
for sure.
appreciate. Thank you. I've grown up. I can appreciate Luigi
She
from
grown.
afar. I'm grown. Leaving my toxic. past
All
behind.
grown up.
I'm all grown up. Let's talk about. You said that you love Hollywood.
I do.
So Hollywood is on this trend right now of the Ozempic. Everybody is on Ozempic.
Right.
Got Ozempic face.
The
You can see
Ozempic
it.
face, Ozempic body. What are your thoughts on it? Because as an actor, I get it.
It's a cheat code.
Okay.
It's a cheat code. I say if you're going to use it responsibly. Don't go over with it. I mean, it cuts from getting in the gym and changing your diet and really doing the work. I mean, from my opinion,
Yeah.
I'm no expert on Ozempic or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been trying to lose weight for the last few years. I'm at
You
my
used to-
I'm at my weight now.
Okay.
I was like 179, 180 a couple of years ago. I'm down 150, 155 is where I want to live.
Okay.
But it came from changing my diet, and it came from just getting my 15 to 30,000 steps in a day. It
15
came,
to 30,000?
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing laps around the neighborhood?
Yeah. And I live downtown LA, so I'm stepping over.
you
I'm stepping over the homies, which is the unhoused, who I volunteer with. But I walked around Charlotte.
Did you?
Yes,
What'd you think? What'd you-
yesterday. I went to from my hotel. I'm in Uptown, staying in Uptown. So I went past the stadium.
Okay.
Walked there. I walked out down. Is it Tryon?
Try on.
Yep.
Man, Tryon is different because I've seen some nice parts, then some really bad parts, and then two dudes kissing.
Welcome to
No
Charlotte.
judgment. So it went from good to ghetto to gay, like in all on that one block. With no judgment, it's just like a very eclectic street.
It's very true, though.
Very
Yeah.
eclectic. I mean, I saw nice condos, then I saw some weeds and some homeless people hanging out, and then I saw another nice part, and then it got ghetto again.
Charlotte
It's like,
is very much a melting pot of the South.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm newer to Charlotte than Ryan. And I remember we'd be on shoots, and I'm like, how are we in the hood? But now we're in the nice part. Now we're in the
Yeah.
hood.
I mean, it's like a one street difference.
right,
Yeah.
right. From good to ghetto to gay, real quick.
And surprisingly walkable. Like,
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw some sights.
I'm impressed that you knew it was uptown and not downtown.
Right,
Most people call it downtown. But
Yeah.
It's uptown.
right. It's uptown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know a little something about the South.
Every city I go to, I think it's your job to study the city.
Okay.
It's your job to know what the pulse of the city is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
agree.
think that shows on stage when you really
And the
appreciate
audience appreciates that because it's like, okay, I spent my money, I got dressed up,
Yeah.
and this expendable income.
Right.
I wanted to see somebody who put in some work, not just gonna come entertain and take my money,
You're making
but
a unique-
invest it into the city.
Right, and a unique experience for them, not just for the show, but for the city.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Got to make it relatable.
We like it. Okay, so speaking of relatable, let's talk about men wearing women's clothing and all the things. Who just had their nails painted? Who was it?
Oh, Alexander Skarsgård.
The actor.
He's
So-
the
Well, a lot of guys are painting their nails these days.
I think it's becoming more of a
The quarterback for the Bears.
oh yeah, Caleb Williams, fake
the
nails,
Cat for
Carl
the
Anthony
New York
Towns.
Knicks.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they're all painting their nails.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about that. The painting nails, guys wearing pearls. Guys wearing women's like jewelry and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about all this?
It's not me.
Okay.
I'm 56, so I'm a little older.
you've got your style set.
I'm from the old school where that was forbidden
Right.
by men who, I'm not knocking anybody who does it. It's just not my wheelhouse. You want to do it, we'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, you've gotten this far in life. You've got your style
Yeah,
set.
right.
You know
yeah.
what you like.
Yeah, I love my fashion style. I'm cool with it.
How would you say your style is?
My style is it's funny because I don't look my age,
No, you don't.
and
You're
so
56,
so
right? Okay.
so I don't look my age, and so I dress me, which is kind of I can be dressy casual, I can be, not too street, but street because I'm from the streets. I'm just not street.
Right. You're from Hollywood. You're not of Hollywood.
And not of Hollywood, exactly. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm in Hollywood, not of Hollywood, exactly. So, I mean, my style is. I think it's cool. It fits me. I don't always dress up. I'll still throw on a jersey maybe every once in a while, but I also put on a nice suit.
Okay.
I can put on a denim jacket. I can also put
Which
on
way you
some
want it.
Adidas. And all Adidas, fit
yeah.
old school. So yeah, but if guys want to wear that, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah.
It's not me, and
I like it. It gives us more options. It gives us a little bit more like, ooh, I can put a pearl necklace on. Like if I can work that into a fit somehow and make it look good.
Ryan, you're fashionable.
If I could make it work, I would do it. Yeah.
I'm not doing the pearls. I'm not doing
So
the
you draw the line?
I'm not painting my nails. Even when I get manicures, I just no buff, no clear,
They're clear.
just
I respect
natural.
that.
Just clean them, give me a little hand massage, and I'm out of there.
Because if I do see a guy with some clear polish on his nails, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it, don't get.
yeah.
Either go for it, full for it, or
Exactly.
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
don't
It's
at
a little
all.
sus.
Yeah, I'm not. But I'm not. I'm definitely not painting any nails.
And our final topic, there was a comedian. It's like I'm blanking right now. Who talked about his biggest career fail? Do you remember?
Oh, Chevy Chase.
There we go.
Chevy Chase.
Who would Chevy Chase?
I mean, Chevy Chase. He
Is
was.
as mean as they say he is.
He wasn't
He has
to
a bad
me.
reputation.
I heard that, and then when I worked with him, I didn't see it all. I did a movie
Really?
called Funny Money. We shot in Romania for 3 months, and maybe it's because I'm a comedian too, and he's a fellow, former stand up.
There's
So
some
the
respect
respect
there.
was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But his storytelling is hilarious.
Well, he says, what was the story, Ryan?
He regrets leaving SNL as soon as he did. He wish he had stayed on SNL longer.
Which leads us to the question: what is your biggest career regret, or do you have regrets like
Yes, I do. 2 things. One, doing The Last Comic Standing.
Oh my God.
I got some bad advice to do that show.
that? I'm surprised that
Horrible.
was a regret. Why?
Regret because one, that's not my style of comedy,
Mm.
and I tried to make it work, and rather than just be myself. And I was on there with 3 judges who,
I'm trying to remember. That was so,
basically, it's like if we put our resumes
Right.
together, up against each other,
it's
come
like,
on.
yeah. What's
Yeah.
what makes you the judge and me the
Exactly.
contestant?
It's like so, and I just followed some bad advice to be on the show. And actually, I declined the show for several years.
They were
And I finally said, you know what? Okay, let me do it. Let me be a fish out of water and try to work that style of stand up. But then the contracts were crazy. They owned you after that.
Really?
Anything you booked after that, they got a piece of your money and all that stuff. So it was a bad taste in my mouth the whole day. The other one was probably doing the movie The Animal
Okay. Whoa.
with Rob Schneider.
With-
yeah.
Yeah.
He was not pleasant to work with.
Really.
Really?
Shout out to Adam Sandler, who actually, I believe, put me in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But working with Rob Schneider was
Was he a hot mess? Was he rude?
all of that.
Dang.
And he knows it. I'm not shy about
No,
it.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna tell a lie. It's just
I mean, also,
I like
if
what-
you look at like current status, Rob Snyder, that kind of tracks. That
Really?
guy. I've heard multiple stories about
yeah.
that.
So
guy.
did I. From yeah. So hey, I moved on. But still, it's just that was a regret.
Like a little trauma there.
Yeah. Not trauma, just regret.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go to sleep.
Not like
mad
that, but
nightmares
you
about
know,
Rob
you have a
Schneider.
bad work experience.
He's 4'3".
Little, I mean.
Yeah,
What a combo. You got to
yeah,
take a struggle.
that's why it's
Take
me.
a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, I love being short. Short people live longer than tall
Short
people.
King. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Google it.
I think, is that it for this?
Yeah. Yep. We'll come back for after this break and talk about our sinners and winners.
We always like to end the show with our sinners and winners of the week, but Ryan just has a sinner. Ryan, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a kind of blech week, I would say, in Charlotte. So I only got some sinners, but my sinner is a bit outside of Charlotte. I'd say Kim K. She
It's in his realm, Hollywood.
she took the bar exam, didn't pass, and I'm not failing or giving her any guff for that. Good for her for trying that. But also doing a TV show alongside that, kind of already putting yourself in the shoes of a lawyer, acting like you're a lawyer before you even get to the point.
Well, I mean, a lot of lawyers who just do law had failed the bar several times.
Hard.
Yeah, it's hard. So I mean, she'll figure it out. She'll pass one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
applaud her for trying.
Yeah.
I do. I just don't think the TV show that she did is really good. So,
Ryan said I was waiting to drag her.
Well, I mean, yeah, to each his own.
Well, Guy, you're our guest. I should have let you go first. Who's your winner this week?
Man, not Rob Schneider. Winner is anybody who escapes ICE.
Yes. We had that one guy in Charlotte that he kept his hand stood at the steering wheel.
Yeah,
didn't
he's
move.
the winner in
Yeah,
my
that's a
book
winner.
because it's like, yo, man, so you know who my sinner is then. But what do winner? Yeah, I would say anybody who escaped ICE.
Well, then that leads. Go ahead and do your sinner.
My sinner is ICE.
Mm.
It's ICE. I think they're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
If you're getting the bad immigrants out there, no matter what ethnicity, not just from the brown community, but every bad person out there, especially MS-13 and the rest of any UK bad people who are immigrants out there, didn't get them. But the citizens, the ones who are citizens, the ones who are over here legally, and the ones who are over here illegally, but not causing any problems.
Right, they're working.
They should stay.
They're normal working
You know,
class.
because I'm living in L.A., they are rampant over there. I see none of our brown brothers and sisters out anyway. People, grass is getting higher, and the
I'm not even gonna laugh.
I'm serious. I have friends who have, they're gardeners and also they're bartenders who make great drinks, and the restaurants having to close down because they don't have enough workers.
Right.
Yeah.
Who maybe over here on maybe under the table, but they're not causing any crime. They're paying
here to
taxes.
Work and start a life.
So the losers are ICE. Period. Let's melt the ice.
Ooh,
Agree.
you just came up with the same.
Let's melt the ice,
Yes.
Okay, my turn. So this is low hanging fruit, but I just don't care. Once again, it's Bill Belichick, because here's my thing.
Alicia does not like Bill Belichick.
I do. I like him, and that's what's hurting me. I really like Bill Belichick. But how are you going to lose the game this week? Who did we lose to? I forget. Anyways. But
Some Pop Warner team.
yeah. Well, but then how are you going to lose and then go to your girlfriend's adult cheerleading competition? Like, I'm so confused. Bill,
But you gotta support your lady.
I didn't even know there was adult cheerleading competitions.
First of all, can we start there? It's not a real sport, number one. Number two,
What's not a real sport?
Adult cheerleading.
Don't say it, Elijah. Have you ever cheerleaded?
Adult cheerleading.
Adult
What?
cheerleading.
Like after college, like she's just doing it. This is like a grown woman.
That actually sounds like a porn movie. Adult cheerleading. It does.
It does.
I'm
NC-17.
dragging adult cheerleading. I'm not saying you don't have to be athletic to do it, but what even is it? That's number one. Don't come for me. You can't actually. Number two, yeah, they lost to Wake Forest. When you lose, you need to be on the field. You need to be in the huddle. You should not be showing up at some D-list cheerleading competition for adults, and I stand by that.
Yeah, the coach should never be bigger than the team.
No, like Bill Belichick, stop. Okay, and then my winner, I'm going to say Meghan Markle, because you know what? They tried to drag her, first Black Royal,
Right.
all this stuff. She's on the cover of Harper's Bazaar. She's at all the parties.
Really good actress too.
Yeah, really.
She's coming back to acting
She's
too,
coming back
right?
to acting.
She should.
She's in Montecito making bread. So I like her whole vibe. I'm like, go shine, queen.
She's unproblematic, you know?
She's unproblematic. She's living her
Yeah.
best rich life.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
Well, God, we want to thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
Plug again. What are we doing?
I want people to watch my documentary, of course, Fat Tuesdays. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a 3-part series. Great comedy series.
Yep.
Co-produced with me is Kelsey Grammer, and Reggie Hudson directs it. It stars some of your favorite comedians and rappers and entertainers. Please check it out. And also, Jazz and Jokes. I'm in town for Jazz and Jokes, man, at the Carolina. Friday night. I'm here. Me and Will Downing. Will Downing and I, and some jokes and some. Yeah. So, yeah, well, I can't wait.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Guy.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.